Lions and Packers on Thursday Night Football. Let's pick this thing up right at the end of the first half. 14 seconds left after something of a quiet first half. 4th and goal, and they're going for it because, of course, they are.
Jahmyr Gibbs, he gets to the outside, gets back in on the halfback angle route. This is the matchup you want. 4th down, Dan Campbell showing you who he is.
Lions up 10 at the half. Stays that way third quarter. Jordan Love needs to get something going, needs a chunk play. Bartney's got Christian Watson behind the defense.
Oh, Christian Watson had himself a day outside of the fumble, making up for 114 yards, just getting warmed up.
That was a 59-yard gain, and then on a 3rd down, look at the fastball from Love.
Listen, Tucker Kraft is an underrated tight end in this league. He's matched up against Carlton Davis on the outside. They bring pressure. Jordan Love makes him pay.
Next Lions drive. Green Bay needs a defensive play. Oh, it's picked!
Listen, right here, Keyshawn Nixon is the one guy that's a playmaker on the back end. This is his first interception of the year. Jared Goff didn't even look, just playing on time. Huge play for 2-5.
And that leads to this 1st and goal. What an acquisition Josh Jacobs has been. The Packers take the lead 21-17, and now it gets good. Lions get the ball back. 4th and goal from the 3. Of course, they're going for it.
Of course, they're going for it because they always convert. Tim Patrick making a big play, one of his 2 touchdowns on the night.
His first in over 1,000 days. They force a 3 and out. Lions get it back. 4th and 1 at their own 31.
I love this by Jeff Hafley. They have been beat by the quarterback sneak. They put both tackles in the A-gap. It's a check. A huge play for a tackle for loss, and then Josh Jacobs cashes it in.
So think about that sequence. Lions in their own territory. Go for it. Don't get it. Green Bay cashes it in for a 28-24 lead. Now back comes Goff. Sam Laporta with a big game.
Sam Laporta is an absolute monster. You knew that you could work the linebackers in between the numbers. Laporta, Amon-Ra St. Brown later. They were huge this game.
Goff again. Here's Patrick's 2nd touchdown. Lions up 31-28. So now the Packers get it back. Looking to take the lead on a 2nd down and goal. Love rolling, finding Jacobs, touchdown. Green Bay's in front, but wait, Bart, there's a flag. Offensive pass interference. Is this a good call?
Man, he set a pick like Rick Mahorn in the Bad Boys. Right?
Bill Lambier. So 2 plays later, it sets up a 3rd and goal from the 16. Love, we're going to show you he had a man open, but he couldn't find him. Packers settle for a game-tying field goal. Take another look. He has the man open in the end zone, but he couldn't get it to him. So the Lions get it back. Tie game, but they're behind the chain. 2nd and 17.
This is a big play. I know Keyshawn Nixon is calling for the push-off on Amon-Ra St. Brown. You don't get that call in that time. Go to your big-time
So they go for it on 3rd and inches from the Packers 21. Don't get it. Got to kick the field goal and take the lead, right? Got to kick the field goal.
That's what everybody else would do, Green.
Everyone in the world.
Everybody in America.
Oh, my God. They went for it on 4th down, and they got it. A field goal would have given them the lead with 40 seconds left. Jared Goff almost falls down. The play almost blows up before he's even able to deliver the handoff. But in the end, it allows the Lions to run the clock down to next to nothing. And then all Matt LaFleur can do is watch as Jake Bates kicks a 35-yard field goal as time expires. Dan Campbell rolls the dice and comes up huge. The Lions, an unbelievable win on a Thursday night. Coach, talk to me.
I knew how I wanted to play this game. The team knew it, and everything in me told me that let's finish this, and so we did.
Certainly because it worked, everyone's going to say, you guys are going to say, great call, and if it didn't work, you guys would be crushing them, and that's the game he plays, and that's why he's the guy with the big stones, and we trust him.
Okay, put your feet up, people. I'm not going to a break for a long time. We were hoping for something interesting out of last night. We couldn't have dreamt up anything better than that. Graziano, I'm starting with you. Just because something works doesn't mean it was the right thing to do.
No, it's the wrong thing to do.
What, was it the right or wrong thing to do?
The wrong thing to do. It reduced their chances of winning the game statistically. There's no question. But right, the Lions are who they are, and they know who they are. Like more than anybody, more than any other team. Dan Campbell, a coach told me a long time ago when I started covering football, someday they're going to fire me. And I'd hate to wake up the next morning and say, boy, I wish I'd done it my way. Right? Like he believes in himself. And he believes in his team. They went for it on 4th and 1. They got 7 yards.
Yeah.
Like he could have broken that for a touchdown. Look, I think all the stuff he said in the press conference, right, the introductory press conference where everybody laughed about biting kneecaps and stuff, like he's delivered on it, right? Like they play in a way that embodies him. And I think when you talk about coaching, when you talk about Coach of the Year candidates, when you talk about establishing culture, A month from now, all these teams are going to be trying to hire coaches, and they're all going to be looking for something like this.
You know what real courage is? Courage is the ability to do something that you know everyone is going to obliterate you for if it doesn't go your way. So, Mike T, you're a general manager, and your coach does that, and it doesn't work, and the other team goes the other way and kicks a field goal. Now what conversation are we having?
Be yourself, be authentic, and be consistent. That was a guy coaching with confidence and equity. What really struck me, Greeny, was the juxtaposition. The very last game play in that stadium was when Matt Eberflus screwed up the end.
Yeah.
Right? If he had made that decision, they would have fired him on the spot and made him take a bus back to Chicago. I mean, nobody else would have done that. At the 21-yard line with 43 seconds to go, 99% of the coaches would have kicked the field goal. Because as you said in our meeting, Greeny, if they kick the field goal, all they're expecting Green Bay to do